Welcome back. Despite a lively and action-packed weekend here in Baltimore City, many businesses were at a total loss after they had to deal with road closures that made it difficult for customers to get to their shops. Closures were left in place for the Maryland Cycling Classic, which some owners tell us were not properly communicated to them. WJZ Live at 6, Casey Baylor on your corner in North Baltimore. So, Casey, it's an uphill battle for these shops because they know it's great for the city. It does bring attraction to the city, but could be bad for business.
Denise, one business owner I spoke to said he didn't make the money he had normally made on a weekend like Saturday, especially with that boom that we saw with the Maryland Cycling Classic that was expected. The owner of Coastal Canyon Seafood in Annapolis says he's looking ahead despite the nonprofit or no profit he didn't make over the weekend. He normally sells his items out of Baltimore, but of course he wasn't able to do that this past weekend. Even here in Hampden, Councilwoman Odette Ramos says a lot of businesses in this area did not see the economic boost they had hoped for.
We lost thousands of dollars on Saturday. We lost a quarter of our weekend sales and profits.
Nick Serio owns Coastal Canyon Seafood in Annapolis.
We're a small boutique style, veteran owned.
Serio normally takes his fresh seafood products to Baltimore to sell them at the Fells Point Market and other farmers markets in the area. Though days before this past Saturday's market, he says he and other vendors received a last-minute notice about road closures for the Maryland Cycling Classic.
That changes were still being made to the route in the street closure operation up until the last second.
We were able to see, once we had the map, that certainly most of Falls Road and most of Hampden was going to be, affected by the race.
Over in Hampden, Councilwoman Odette Ramos says business owners in her district did not see a boom in business. Ramos says she's hearing some Hampden businesses lost half to nearly 70% of revenue.
And partially because of where the route was, because it was like a V and it really trapped in the neighborhood, so people couldn't get to the businesses. And nobody could leave.
Ramos says miscommunication, poor planning, and last-minute changes played a role in Saturday's confusion.
I'm happy to have the entire race here. I think we just need to do it in a way that everybody's involved and we make sure that everybody has the maximum impact that they can to benefit the city.
And we're waiting to hear back from the Baltimore City Department of Transportation to see when they reached out to these businesses about these road closures. But the president of the Sport and Entertainment Corporation of Maryland did say that they did the best they could to send the proper messaging to the public in a timely manner. Back to you.